Okay, so I need to say this clearly. Dhurandhar shook me to the core. Shook me to the core. And this is one of the most brutal and glorious films I've ever seen. And I'm not someone who enjoys extremely violent movies. I prefer romance, emotional drama, soft storytelling, and slow burn love stories. But this film, yeah, it's intense. It's disturbing, it's ruthless, and it feels very real. And that's because it connects directly to real life events. Today, I'm breaking this down chapter by chapter, and throughout the review, I'll connect it to real people and real events because Dhurandhar is not pure fiction. The film opens with a hijacking. The government is under pressure, families are pleading, media chaos build. We meet Ajay Sanya, representing the intelligence leadership trying to manage the crisis. The terrorists demand the release of prisoners. Eventually, the government agrees. This storyline directly links to the real 1999 ICA-14 hijacking. In real life, India released Masood Azhar, Ahmed Umar Said Sheikh, and Mushtaq Ahmed Sargar. Masood Azhar later founded Jaish-e-Mohammed, which was involved in major attacks, including the 2001 Parliament attack. The film then shows a Parliament-style attack, reflecting the real 2001 attack carried out by Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba militants. So Chapter 1 is not symbolic. It is rooted in real counter-terror history, and that sets the emotion foundation of the entire film. It pushes intelligence leadership towards a new idea, not reacting anymore, infiltrating. That's where Operation Dhurandhar begins. This story then shifts to Karachi, to an area called Lyari. We meet Rehman Deket. So this character is based on a real person. In real life, Rehman Deket was a powerful gang leader. He controlled large areas in Lyari, he had political connections, and he was killed in a police encounter in 2009. So Lyari had real gang wars in the 2000s. The film shows how gangs are connected to the politics and power, not just crime. It explains how criminal networks can become part of a larger system. Now we focus on Hamza, who is played by the amazing Ranveer Singh. He doesn't enter the gang loudly. He joins quietly, he listens more than he speaks, and he earns trust slowly. He proves himself through loyalty and patience. As he rises inside the gang, we start seeing something bigger. We see meetings between gang leaders and people connected to terror planning. The film clearly references figures inspired by David Headley. In real life, David Headley conducted surveillance in Mumbai before the 2008 attacks, identified targets like the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel and the CST railway station, helped plan logistics for the operation. So during the investigation, Headley also spoke about a person he referred to as Major Iqbal. He claimed this individual helped guide parts of the planning process from the Pakistan side. That detail became widely reported in international investigations and media. The film doesn't go deep into intelligence politics, but it hints at that kind of structured backing. It suggests that attacks like 26/11 were not random acts of chaos. They required planning, coordination, funding, safe routes, and support systems. That part feels realistic because major terror attacks don't happen without infrastructure. They rely on criminal networks, money movement, logistics, and protection. The film shows how gangs and terror planners can overlap, and that connection is what makes this chapter heavy. Now, let's talk about Hamza and Yalina. I'm a sucker for romance. I do love a romance myself. This part is important because Yalina represents a different life, a normal life, a life without gangs, without violence. The relationship is not soft or romantic in the usual way, it's tense. Hamza is defiant, he keeps secrets, he never fully opens up. At one point, he makes it clear that if she chooses to stay with him, she shouldn't question him. That line is powerful because love requires trust and honesty, and Hamza cannot give that. Whether he is rising inside the gang or operating as part of a larger mission, his loyalty is to the system, not to her. As the film progresses, the relationship slowly weakens and there's no dramatic breakup scene. It just fades, and that feels real. Because when someone lives inside violence, strategy, and secrecy, personal relationships suffer. And the film quietly shows that power and love rarely survive together in real worlds like this. In worlds like this, and that's one of the emotional costs of the story. This film then builds up to that 2008 Mumbai attacks. In real life, 10 terrorists attacked Mumbai, 166 people were killed, and the only captured attacker was Ajmal Kasab. The film shows the planning, the weapon movement, and the support systems behind the attack. I had previously watched Hotel Mumbai, which focuses on the Taj Hotel and the victims' experiences. That film shows the human side, but Dhurandhar shows how it was organized. That's what makes it more disturbing, because it connects the attack to systems and planning. The film also talks about fake Indian currency. In real investigation, fake notes were routed through Nepal. Cross-border networks were involved. Financial destabilization was part of larger tensions. The film shows gangs helping move money and support terror networks, explains how economic tactics can be used as part of conflict. Not every war is fought with weapons. Sometimes it's financial. The police officer in the film reflects Chaudhry Aslam. In real life, he led anti-gang operations in Karachi. He targeted Lyari gangs. He survived multiple assassination attempts and he was killed in the 2014 in a suicide bombing. The forest ambush in the film mirrors the 2009 encounter killing of Rehman Daket. Police reported crossfire and there was controversy around it. The film reflects that tension. And at the end, you see Hamza is revealed to be part of the Operation Dhurandhar, a deep cover infiltration mission. The goal? Map terror networks, understand the supply routes, and disrupt systems from inside. The name may be fictional, but the strategy is realistic. Intelligence agencies around the world use similar methods. The message is simple, the strategy takes time. Alright, now that I've broken down the story and the real life events around Dhurandhar, I want to talk about what this film actually means. Because once you remove the headlines and the history, what you're left with is something deeper. This film isn't just about the violence, it's about systems, it's about power, it's about the cost of strategy. One thing this film shows very clearly is that individuals are small inside big systems. No one feels bigger than the system they're part of. Not Hamza, not the gang leaders, not the intelligence side. Everyone is just playing a role inside something bigger. And that's uncomfortable because it suggests that events don't happen only because of one person. They happen because structure allows them to happen. That's a serious message. Now let's talk about the emotional side. Hamza and Yalina's relationship is not dramatic. There's no big emotional scene. It slowly fades and that feels real. Hamza becomes more focused on his mission, more secretive, more distant. Yalina represents a normal life, but he cannot choose that life because strategy and secrecy don't leave space for love. The film quietly shows that power comes with sacrifice, and sometimes that sacrifice is personal. The film feels cold. There's no big heroic music telling you who to support. There's no emotional speech. Everything feels controlled. Even the violence feels mechanical. That style makes the film serious. It doesn't try to entertain you. It wants you to observe. Some parts of the film move slowly, but I think that's intentional because the story is about patience, it's about waiting, it's about building trust slowly. If it moved too fast, it wouldn't feel realistic. So the slow middle actually supports the theme. The sound design adds a lot as well. The gunshots feel loud and sharp. Sometimes there's no music at all, just silence. And that silence makes scenes more intense. It doesn't guide your emotions, it lets you sit in the moment. And what makes Dhurandhar also stand out is the soundtrack, like the full song album in it, incorporated in the movies, just adds a little extra vibe to it and that epicness. Each song has its own uniqueness to it, and it's a really incredible album. The film is very violent, and I'm not someone who enjoys gore, I've said this. A few moments felt extreme, and that will depend on the viewer. Some will say it's realistic, others will say it's too much. Dhurandhar is an operation, because individuals change but systems keep moving. That idea is powerful. In a way, when the film ended, I didn't feel excited. I felt heavy, not because of the action, but because everything felt calculated. It reminded me that major events are rarely random. They are built slowly, step by step, and that thought stayed with me. Dhurandhar is not comfort cinema. It's serious, it's intense, it's uncomfortable, but it's layered. It makes you think about power and about consequences and how systems work. Even though it's not my usual genre, I respect what it tried to do. It didn't simplify things, it didn't turn everything into a drama, it stayed grounded, and that's why it left an impact on me. So final thoughts, did I enjoy the gore? No. Did it disturb me? Yes. But did it feel connected to real history? Absolutely. And when a film is based on real events, it hits differently. It definitely shook me. That's my honest take on Dhurandhar. It's not an easy watch, it's not light, but it definitely makes you think. Let me know what you felt about it. Did it hit you the same way? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to know. Sometimes the films that disturb us are the ones that stay with us the longest. So let me know your thoughts below. Thank you guys so much for watching my other reaction videos, and there will be more to come. Like, I'm planning to do a shorts reel series of reacting to songs, Indian artists, globally too. If you guys read my post as well, drop any suggestions of any other movies I should watch. Dhurandhar has been an experience. This is Vibe with Gabby, Vibe with me. Thank you guys so much for all your support and for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.